By now, I've shipped more than 100 different landing pages and I've trained my AIs on more than 11,400 B2B landing pages across multiple B2B industries. In this video, I'm going to show you how I build high converting, exceptional landing pages using AI. It's something that used to take me weeks, and I'm saying weeks because I used to do it myself. I used to actually build landing pages within a week, and now I can do the same process within a day. And before we get into this, you might ask, well, it actually doesn't take me a week to build a good landing page. It actually takes me 2-3 days to do it manually. And you're not wrong. However, I'm talking about exceptional landing pages that separate the best from the rest. And so this is what we're gonna build today, actual high converting stuff. If you're here for some generic stuff, you probably shouldn't watch this video. And so I'm gonna cover 5 levers. I'm gonna give you the exact prompts for AIs that I use, so you can take them in the end of the video. There'll be a link to just take all of these prompts and do it for yourself, but you do need the context behind the prompts to be able to execute it right. And so first thing that we see across all the landing pages that we've tested is that the hero block makes the difference, right? And a lot of people, what they do is they just put some random generic promise like enterprise grade infrastructure for modern teams, right? Doesn't mean anything, no clear outcome, no timeline, nothing. And so what we do with this prompt, right? You paste this prompt and it generates you an actual high converting headline. For example, this is the headline that's for this example, right? Cut your SOC to audit prep from 6 months to 3 weeks. It has a clear outcome, a clear timeline, right? And what exactly to do. And so what you need to do is you need to simply copy this prompt from the prompt I'll give you and simply input what you sell, input your role, company size, and industry, and then paste 3 competitor heroes, right? This is optional, but this is very important to do. This is what actually separates those who get that 1% better. So after you paste this prompt and it gave you the output, you don't do anything with it. Like, you don't do anything with it. Stick to the end because I'm going to show you how to use that. You just don't do anything with it. Open a new chat and let's get to the next point. And the next point is the pain block. This is what comes after your hero promise, after your CTA in your headline, right? And in here, you have to make sure you resonate with what they're feeling right now, what they need right now. What a lot of people do, and by the way, I am guilty of this as well. I used to do it sometimes myself in the past. I used to just think, are you struggling with inefficient lead qualification? Like, I would just assume what they're actually struggling with. Tired of slow systems and wasted spend? Like, what does it even mean, right? Frustrated with your current solution? Doesn't mean anything, right? And so these are the pain blocks that exist probably all of your competitors right now. However, now with AI or Claude, what you can do now is you can mine your buyer's voice. You can upload your sales call transcripts, your reviews, your bad reviews, your complaints. Every time you have interacted with a customer, you can upload all of that to AI. And if you don't have enough of it, you can just take your competitors' reviews, competitors' negative reviews, complaints, everything. The buyer's language, how your buyers actually speak, what language they use. And so you dump it into this AI, and what it does, it analyzes. Obviously, you also explain your offer, explain who you sell it to, right? There are some inputs that you need to do as well, and it clearly shows in the prompt, right, with orange here. And what it will do is it will come up with that pain section that is specifically designed to your buyers. So let's say on a sales call, someone says, we burned 18 months and 3 lead generation agencies before we got to a single closed deal from any of them, right? And so you can use that. So AI will use that in your pain section to come up with something that actually resonates with them. And so imagine you're entering your website and you see exactly something that you're experiencing right now at this moment. It will make you more likely to buy. And so this is exactly what we're trying to do here. And you copy this from, you paste it again. It gives you the output. Don't do anything with it. Just, again, let's stick to open new chat. Don't do anything with it, and we'll use it later. And so the third thing is the proof block. Now, every landing page has a proof inside it, right? Some sort of proof, some sort of guarantee, something like that. Something that they can be sure that, oh, okay, this has worked for other people. And so there's this concept called the anatomy of the landing page. And what's important about the anatomy of the landing page that we've tested across 11,400 landing pages is that the most high converting landing pages look exactly like this. They have the header, then they have the hero section, so that we already covered. Then they have a logo wall, like someone they trust. So logos of their clients, logos of their partners, it's floating there, right there. This is exactly what you need to put right after your hero section, because this is a soft proof, like a little bit of proof. You're not just punching with the testimonials, you're not just throwing video testimonials at them, you're starting small. And then you have your pain block, which we already discussed. Then you have how it works, it's like 3 steps, all of the websites have it. And then you have your numbers block, like how many customers, how many testimonials, how many, let's say you help get revenue, how much revenue do you help get to the companies, right? So the exact number. And after the numbers, you have your pricing qualification, some sort of pricing. If you don't want to review the pricing, you simply can have a CTA, soft CTA around pricing, maybe calculator. And after that, you immediately have a video testimonial. And so you can see it's like a big burger, right? You have your logo, you have things in between, you have your numbers block, things in between, and then you have a testimonial. So by the time they watch everything, right, by the time they get to CTA, they've consumed 3 pieces of proof, 3. And so they're pretty much ready to buy. And this is exactly what you can do with AI. You can go ahead, paste this prompt over here. You can put this, my real client list, right, names, industries, and sizes. You put that list over here and you put your real outcome numbers, what you actually have done. You can put your video testimonial transcripts, you can put it over here, and your offer. What it will come up, it will come up with the exact structure of proof you need to do, and also what you say beneath that video testimonial, or above that logo, above that numbers block. Exactly the copy you need to use in your landing page. And so again, with the output, you don't do anything for now. You just leave it at that. Open a new chat again, and let's continue. And so now we go to CTA. Now, CTA has different types of asks, right? Different types of CTAs. Some CTAs might end with a 90-second walkthrough. Someone says for a 15-minute call. Someone asks for a 30-minute call. And these 3 things actually make different psychological impacts on a person. So it has different impacts on different people. Some might be just visitors. Some might be actual, but just people who were searching for stuff. And so here's the AI prompt that you can input to get the best CTA for your current offer. Over here, you can see this prompt, right? You see you input your offer, you input your sales cycle, which means the time it takes from the first touch point with a prospect to the moment you close, how much time it takes on average. And that is your sales cycle. And then you put your ICP commitment readiness, right? You input some information into the AI so it can actually get you a personalized response, and you will then take that response. Now, here's exactly how we can use all of these responses from AIs to be able to input it into a giga prompt that I will give it to you to be able to generate the full landing page and total. So here's the final box, right? The full page assembly. You simply take all of those 4 things that we've just generated, right? Hero output, pain block, proof block, and CTA tiers, and you input it over here, right? It will say in the prompt that you will get. And so you input it here, and then you give this entire thing to Claude or to whatever AI you use, and it will come up with the exact landing page that we're looking for right now. It will just do something like this, load stuff, and it will come up with an actual AI. I'm going to show you the actual thing that it gave me right now. Now, this is an example agency. This is not for my agency, but there we go, right? It just gives us the full landing page that we actually want to see. It's just everything that I've included in this message across 11,400 landing pages. What works? This gives us the exact thing, which is pretty awesome, right? Used to take me weeks. And so this is what you can do with AI now. And this is how exactly you can use these prompts to make high conversion landing pages so you can then increase the conversion rate and get more money. And so if you want all of these prompts that I just gave to you, at the second link in the description under this video, click on that. I'll give you all of the prompts for free. And if you're a B2B company who wants to get more sales calls from your Google Ads on a pay-per-show call basis, click on the first link in the description. Watch the video where I explain exactly how we do it for businesses like you, and then book a call if you're interested. Other than that, subscribe to this channel if you liked this type of videos, and I'll see you in the next one.